أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن دعا بدعوته إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, brothers and sisters in Islam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We continue with a lesson on the issues of Salaah, and I mentioned something last week. We spoke about the Salam on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alright, so what we will do is, because of the fact that I feel that maybe you need a little bit of more fiqh in the lessons rather than anything else, I'm going to try and concentrate on the fiqh, in particular the fiqh of the Salah, the importance of Salah. I just want to say about last week's lesson about the Salam on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that if you continue to do it as you're doing it, it's nothing wrong with your Salah. Your Salah is still correct. But you should try and be conscious of the fact that after the death of the Nabi alayhi salam, we say As-salamu ala Muhammad wa as-salatu ala Nabi. Not As-salamu alayka ayyuha Nabi. As-salamu ala Nabi. Only when he was alive, he could be addressed in the first person, but after his death, we say in the tashahud, which is the last tashahud in the Salah, Allahumma As-salamu ala Nabi. As-salamu ala Nabi. Tonight, inshallah, we're going to do a few issues in the Salah. And the first issue is, what is the position of a person who leaves the masjid while the adhan is going or after the adhan? He leaves the masjid, the adhan is going, he's in the masjid, or the adhan is complete, and he's in the masjid, and he leaves the masjid. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu says, أنه رأى رجلا خرج من المسجد بعد أن أذن المؤذن. Abu Hurairah says that he saw a man leaving the masjid after the adhan. فقال, and he said, Abu Hurairah said, he said, أما هذا فقد عصى أبا القاسم. And he said, really, that man has been disobedient to Abu al-Qasim. Who's Abu al-Qasim? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That was one of the names of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He had a son called Qasim, so he was called the father of Qasim, Abu al-Qasim. ويشبه أن يكون الزجر عن خروج المال من المسجد بعد الأذان المؤذن. من معنى قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said إذا نودي للصلاة. When the Salah is called, the shaitan turns his back and runs away from the masjid. So, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, let us not be like shaitan. That when the adhan goes, people leave the masjid. They run away from the masjid. وعن سعيد بن المسيب, هو سعيد بن المسيب. Sa'id ibn Musayyib was a tabi'i. He was a tabi'i. Tabi'i means he came after the Sahaba. Didn't see the Nabi Sallallahu, he made the Sahaba. And he was one of the 7 imams, 7 ulama, 7 jurists of Medina in the time of the tabi'i. He was the head jurist. Sa'id ibn Musayyib. يقال, he says, no one is allowed to leave the masjid after the adhan, except the person who wants to come back to the masjid, or the munafiq. There's 2 people leave the masjid. Either he's a munafiq, or he's leaving in order to come back. Maybe he forgot something, or maybe he forgot something in his car, maybe whatever. But his intention is leaving quickly to come back. If he's leaving not to come back, then he's a munafiq. وَهَذَا لَا يُقَالْ مِنْ جَهْتِ الرَّأْيِ. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, and he says, I'm not saying this, says Sa'id ibn Musayyib, I'm not saying this because out of my own opinion, I'm not using my opinion. He says, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, لا يسمع النداء في مسجد ثم يخرج منه إلا لحاجة. He says a person cannot leave the masjid after the adhan except for a need. This is what he needs to do. ثم لا يرجع إليه, and if he doesn't come back to the masjid, إلا منافق, except that he is a munafiq. And what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about munafiq? إنه في أسفل. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says they will be in the bottom of Jahannam. Why? Because outwardly they is Muslim, but inwardly they are not Muslim. That's a munafiq. So it is, strictly speaking, not allowed to leave the masjid after the adhan, unless of course it's for a need and you're going to come back to the masjid. As for the person who has janaba, or the person has broken his fast, and so forth and so on, or he is imam of another masjid, he has to leave this masjid because he must go and lead salah in another masjid, and so forth and so on, it's allowed for such people to leave the masjid. Say for example, there's no water in the masjid, he has broken his wudu, he has to go home to take wudu. Or he has to take a ghusl in the masjid, maybe he slept in the masjid, to have a ghusl, so he has to go home to take a ghusl. Those are people who are excluded. So or an imam of another masjid, he has to leave this masjid to go and make salah in another masjid. And the proof of this is, Abu Hurairah says, أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خرج وقد أقيمت الصلاة. Abu Hurairah says there was once, Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم left the masjid after the iqamah is gone. The iqamah had gone, and the Nabi صلى الله عليه وسلم left the masjid. وعدلت الصفوف, the sufuf were made حتى إذا قام في المصلى, and the Prophet was standing in front, preparing, going to make the salah. فخرج. He said we were waiting for the Prophet to say Allah. انصرف. Prophet left, walked out of the masjid, left. قال على مكانكم, and the Prophet said to us, stay as you are. Wait, stand in the saf, I'm coming now. فمكثنا على هيئتنا, and Abu Hurairah says we stood in the saf as we were standing, because nobody else is allowed, of course, to lead the salah in time of the Nabi. He said we stood as we were standing. حتى خرج إلينا, the Nabi sallallahu came back. ينطف رأسه ماء, his hair was wet. وقد اغتسل, he went to take a ghusl. He probably forgot. Prophet probably forgot that he needed a ghusl. He quickly went to take a ghusl. He came back and did it. So it could also happen. Luckily it hasn't happened to me. But why did it happen to the Nabi Sallallahu? Why do we think like this all happened to the Nabi Sallallahu? Because he had to teach us. He had to teach us all these things. And this is how you do it, and this is how you do it. This is what is done. What about speaking in the masjid? Having conversations in the masjid. ثبت عن الصحابة رضي الله عنهم. It is confirmed and affirmed that the companions of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam أنهم كانوا يتكلمون على مسمع من رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. They used to talk while the Prophet was in the masjid. The Prophet could hear that they were speaking in the masjid. And sometimes he says the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after Salah, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam should talk about the Jahiliyyah, time of Jahiliyyah. The Prophet used to tell stories about the time of Jahiliyyah. فَيَضْحَكُونَ, the Sahaba used to laugh. They used to say, we used to do this in time of Jahiliyyah, and they used to do that, this one did this, that one did that, that one did that. And he said that the people used to laugh. وَيَبْتَسِمْ, and the Prophet ﷺ used to smile. وَفِي هَذَا مَشْرُوعِيَّةً التَّحَدُّثِ بِالْحَدِيثِ الْمُبَاحِ فِي الْمَسْجِدِ. And this is an indicator, a dalil, that it is allowed to have conversation in the masjid. بِأُمُورِ الدُّنْيَا وَغَيْرِهَا, whether it's about the dunya or other things, doesn't matter what it is. مِنَ الْمُبَاحَ, of course, of those things that is permissible to speak about. So whatever it's permissible to speak about, you can speak in the masjid. Of course, as long as you're not disturbing anybody who's making salah, you're not raising your voice, and you're not using bad language. وَإِنْ حَصَلَ مَا فِي ضَحِكْ وَغَيْرِهَا وَنَحْوِ, even if laughter comes about your talk. So you talk to somebody in the masjid and you have a slight laughter, it's also allowed. مَا دَامَ مُبَاحًا, as long as the laughter is not loud and it is laughter about something which is mubah. So maybe you crack a joke, but it's not something which is a bad one, if it's a good one. I want to talk a little bit about the tahiyyatul masjid. Now, tahiyya means greeting. Tahiyyatul masjid is 2 rak'ahs that you make when you enter a masjid. Al-julus dun, what about coming into the masjid and sitting down and not making 2 rak'ahs of tahiyyatul masjid? An Abi Qatada as-Sulami anna Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam qala. Qatada as-Sulami says, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إذا دخل أحدكم المسجد, if anybody enters the masjid, فليركع ركعتين قبل أن يجلس. Let him make 2 rak'ahs tahiyyatul masjid before he sits down. وفي رواية, another narration, أن أبا قتادة دخل المسجد. Abu Qatada himself entered the masjid. فوجد النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم جالسا بين أصحابه. He came into the masjid, he saw the Prophet was sitting with some of the companions, they were chatting. فجلس معه, and he went to sit with him without making tahiyyatul masjid. فقال له, النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said to him, يا أبا قتادة ما منعك أن تصلي وأن تركع? What prevents you from making salah? Why didn't you just come in and you join us? قال رأيتك جالسا يا رسول الله والناس جلوس حولك. He said, because I saw people sitting with you and I saw you talking to people, so I thought let me join the jalsa, join the khalqa. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said to him, فإذا دخل أحدكم المسجد فليجلس حتى يركع فلا يجلس حتى يركع ركعتين. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said, if any one of you enters the masjid, let him not sit down and then, well, you want to move? Wait to rak'ah. He said to him, when you enter the masjid, do not sit down until you have made 2 rak'ahs tahiyyatul masjid. So, it is incumbent upon every person entering the masjid, whether you're coming to a wedding or to a nikah, whether you're coming to a lecture, whether you're coming for salah, when you come into the masjid, you make tahiyyatul masjid. Of course, there are people who say once you sit down, you can't make tahiyyatul masjid. There's nothing like that in the fiqh. Nothing in the fiqh which says once you've sat down, you can't get up and make tahiyyatul masjid. That's a misunderstanding. Abu Dhar, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, دخل المسجد, came into the masjid. فقال له النبي, the Prophet said to Abu Dhar, أركعت ركعتين? He came and he sat down. The Prophet said to him, did you make 2 rak'ahs? He said no. The Prophet said to him, stand up and make your 2 rak'ahs. So he was already sitting down. The Prophet said, get up and make. So if people say, well, I've already sat down, no. That's not an excuse. You can sit as long as you want. And then you can get up and you can make tahiyyatul masjid. Of course, the best is to make it when you enter the masjid. So, the rule is that al-julus bil-julus la tafut rak'ah. 2 rak'ahs does not fall away because you have sat down and entered the masjid. And we know that even if the imam is on the minbar, and you come into the masjid for Jumu'ah, you should make a very quick 2 rak'ahs. Don't sit down. You come into the masjid, the imam is on the minbar, you should make 2 rak'ahs. Whatever the imam is doing, the first thing you do is, but you make it very quick. Make it very quick, so that you don't miss part of the khutbah. وَإِنْ كَانَ الْمُصَلِّي قَدْ بَاشَرَ صَلَاةَ تَحِيَّةُ الْمَسْجِدِ. Now let's assume you come into the masjid and you've started making tahiyyatul masjid. وَأُقِيمَتِ الصَّلَاةِ. Come in. You think, well, there's no time to make tahiyyatul masjid. You start making tahiyyatul masjid and then the mu'adhin makes the iqam. So you maybe just say Allahu Akbar and the mu'adhin is making the iqam. What do you do? قطع الصلاة. You stop your salah. ليلحق بالجماعة. In order to attach yourself to the jama'ah. كما said inshallah. We will talk about that in detail. Why? Because it is extremely important. One of the fadail, one of the greatest fadail, meaning benefits or of salah is to get the takbiratul ihram with the imam. If the imam Imam says Allah Akbar, you should say Allah Akbar. That is of the beautification of Salah. Not that Imam is standing here and looking at the Saf and waiting for you to come right from the back. And then you come even slower and you yell about such people. So, any sunnah salah that you're making and the iqamah is going, you break the iqamah and you try and be in the first saf and you try and make your takbir al-ihram with the imam. وَإِنْ ضَاقَ الْوَقْتِ عَنْ أَدَاءِ تَحِيَّةِ الْمَسْجِدِ. So you come into the masjid and you know there's really no time for me to make tahiyyat al-masjid. I can see now the salah is going to go on. وَلَا يُوجَدْ مُتَّسِعٍ إِلَّا لِلسُّنَّةِ الْقَبْلِيَّةِ أَوْ فَرْضِيَّةِ. Is it possible that you can make intention to include your tahiyatul masjid in the fard salah which you're not going to make? Obviously you're not going to make the sunnah now because the mu'adhin is already saying قَدْ قَامَتِ الصَّلَاةِ قَدْ قَامَتِ الصَّلَاةِ. Is it possible that you can put your tahiyatul masjid and make intention that I'm making now, going to make my fard of Isha, of Maghrib, or Maghrib is no sunnah before, or Dhuhr, or Fajr, I intend that the sunnah must become part of the fard. The Tahiyatul Masjid and the fard salah in one. قال Imam Nawawi. Now Imam Nawawi, of course, is the greatest commentator on Shafi fiqh. He wrote a comprehensive commentary called Al-Majmu'. It's about 18, sometimes 20 volumes. And he says, اتفق أصحابنا. He says the Shafi ulama has agreed. على التصريح, clearly agreed. بحصول الفرض والتحريم. That you can make intention to include, because you didn't do it purposefully, your sunnah qabliyatan for Dhuhr, or your sunnah qabliyatan for Isha, or your tahiyatul masjid, and you make intention that because you've missed it, you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you the reward as part of the fard salah. وَصَرُّحُ بِأَنَّهُ لَا خِلَافِ فِي قُصُورِهِمَا جَمِيعًا. And he says that there is no khilaf amongst the Shafi ulama that you could get both rewards at the same time. وَلَمْ أَرَ فِي ذَلِكَ خِلَافًا. He says no khilaf in the Shafi. بعد البحث الشديد سنين, he says he explains, he says I have researched this topic for many years, and there is no khilaf amongst the Shafi scholars as far as this is concerned. Any questions? Maybe I speak too fast, and maybe I don't give enough time for questions, so I'm going to go a little bit slow. Yes.
Sheikh, Maghrib Salah. We come before the sun is setting. Can you make those tahiyatul masjid?
Of course, we know that 3 minutes before the adhan, you can't make salah. So yeah. But before that, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, you can make tahiyatul masjid. That only applies to masajid except Masjid al-Haram. In the Masjid al-Haram, there are no forbidden times of salah. You know that you can't make salah when the sun rises, you can't make salah when the sun is at its zenith, back in the sky like that, and you can't make salah 3 minutes before salah al-Nawm. But in the Haram of Makkah, salah is allowed at all times.
So in terms of the Salaah stuff, if I come to this mosque 5 times a day,
yes.
Every time for the 5 was this the first time I come to the mosque, another for what?
You come 500 times to the masjid, you have to make every time you get to the masjid, tahiyatul masjid. You leave the masjid, you come back and make tahiyatul masjid. If you sit there now and you go outside to greet somebody on the pavement, you come back and make tahiyatul masjid. And mashallah, every time you make tahiyatul masjid, you get so much reward. You greeting the house of Allah, greeting the house of Allah. That's not coming into somebody's home Sometimes the Sahaba used to go, the Sahaba used to walk, and there's a pillar, and one Sahaba would go that side of the pillar, and the other one would go this side of the pillar, and they'd meet on that side, they say, Assalamu alaikum. That's the beauty of Islam, it's the beauty of creed. See, if you come into somebody's house, even if you come into somebody's house, you say, Assalamu alaikum. And the Nabi said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَسَلِّمُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Allah says, when you enter your own house, Allah says, when you enter your house, فَسَلِّمُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. What must you do? You must greet yourself. For example, if you come into your house, there's nobody in the house. House is empty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, even in that case, you should greet. You open your door, you unlock your door, you open your door, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And if somebody says, wa alaikum salam, there's nobody in the house.
Also, if you say when you Isha Salah and you come into the mosque,
Yes.
like as soon as I Isha first and then Tahiyya, can you do that or what? Does Tahiyya have to go?
Tahiyyatul masjid always comes first. If you make the sunnah of Isha first, then that will suffice as also Tahiyyatul masjid. Be together.
You need it.
No. You can't make intention to make Isha sunnah first and then Tahiyyatul masjid.
Yeah.
But if you see there's no time to make Tahiyyatul masjid and the sunnah of Isha, then the sunnah of Isha will be, Tahiyyatul masjid will be included in the sunnah of Isha. But it is a lot of time to make Tahiyyatul masjid first and then. But you can't make Isha sunnah first and then Tahiyyatul masjid.
Sheikh, you said if you...
Like you can't, when you come into my house, you can't first sit down and then say Assalamu alaikum. I mean, you can't do something else. You have to say Assalamu alaikum first. You first greet the masjid and then you can make it.
Sheikh, you said if you come into the masjid
Yes.
and you kneel for Sunnah Salah, and then the Imam is about to start the
That's
Salah,
right.
then you break the
That's
Salah to get the Imam and start with the Ihram.
That's correct.
When the Salah is finished, do you have to make the two Salah?
As I said, Imam Nawawi said that is included in the Fard Salah.
Okay.
Included in the Fard. The reward is included in the Fard Salah. Even if you are with Salah. More important is to get Takbir al-Haram for the Imam. Now what about the person who has made Tahiyyatul Masjid? He's made the 2 rakahs for he's in the masjid and he doesn't get the Takbir al-Haram for the Imam. That's the biggest bala. The man is in the masjid, he's made Tahiyyatul Masjid, he's made dua, but he walks and the Imam said he's reading the Fatiha and then he says, Allah. He stands right in the back. Yeah, that happens a lot. Man comes to the masjid early, he's here already maybe 15 minutes before the waqt, 20 minutes before the waqt. But for the time for Salah comes, he stands in the back. When the man comes to the masjid for Maghrib, he's here half an hour before Maghrib, he sits here. But when the dar starts, he leaves. When the ilm begins, he leaves.
Sheikh,
Yes.
one question. What is the verdict on making this the Sunnah Salah after Maghrib Salah, after the Adhan, in certain masjids?
Yes. Sunnah Salah before Maghrib is Sunnah. Okay, it's established. Because the Sahaba alayhi salam, I know nobody could enter the mihrab except Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the time of the Nabi alayhi salam. So Maghrib Salah, the Sahaba used to wait sometimes a little bit long for the Nabi alayhi salam. Don't bother them. And some of them used to make 2 rak'ahs before Maghrib. So the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw this, but he did not commit. He didn't say do it, he didn't say don't do it. So in that case, where the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam has affirmed a sunnah by keeping quiet, it's a good sunnah. So it is not as strong as the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said make it, or the East rakahs before Maghrib. But if you want to make it, you have a choice. So in a masjid, for example, where they make 2 rakahs before Maghrib, You make 2 rakats before Maghrib. Because Salah is Salah, and it's Sunnah or it's a Sunnah. It's not an added Sunnah, it's not an additional Sunnah. Prophet Sallallahu made a firm that as a Sunnah. So for example, inside the state, they make 2 rakats. In Malaysia, all the masajid make 2 rakats before Maghrib.
Sheikh, the same question as the gentleman earlier. When you're breaking off, is there a method? In other words, if you're doing a sunnah and you're in a ruku and here they cut, you just get up and join.
You just break a salah because it's a sunnah salah, and because you are breaking the sunnah to make a fard. But you can't break a fard salah for any reason. Remember I said that last time. Okay. A sunnah salah, you will break it in order to get the great reward of getting the takbir haram. And we'll discuss the Dalil Program with Imam later on, inshallah. And there's some more hadith on that question. أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم رأى رجلا. Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم saw a man. وقد أقيمت الصلاة. He saw a man in the salah, the iqamah was going off. Muaddin was making iqamah. Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم saw a man. يصلي ركعتين. He was busy making 2 rakats. فلما انصرف رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, this was for Fajr Salah. Fajr Salah. So what happened Fajr? Rasulullah came, the Iqamah was going, and the Prophet saw was somebody was making 2 rakats. Whether he just started making 2 rakats, or he was busy making 2 rakats, but he was making 2 rakats. فلما انصرف, when the Nabi was finished with the Fajr Salah, he said, As-subuh arba'a, as-subuh arba'a. He said, As-subuh now become 4 rakats, As-subuh now become 4 rakats. In other words, Nabi Sallallahu wanted to say to the Sahaba. Nabi Sallallahu was saying that the person was making 2 rakats, it is as if that 2 rakats is Fard Salah. In other words, what the Nabi was saying is, Fajr is 2 rakats. If you come into the masjid and the Fard Salah is on, even if it's Fajr Salah, don't think, I'm going to miss my 2 rakats. 2 rakats before Fajr is خير من الدنيا وما فيها, is better than the world and what's in it. I'm going to quickly make it. You can make it after the Fard Salah. You can make that 2 rakats after you make the Fard of Fajr. It's also allowed. The only thing you can do after. Before Fajr is only 2 rakats you can make. Once the adhan of Fajr goes, there's no salah you can perform except 2 rakats, sunnah of Fajr. And you must make it, even if you have, if the adhan, for example, I think, what time is it, 26 minutes past, 25 minutes past? So let's assume
14.
what time is it on there? 14 minutes past. Oh yeah, because we wait in the morning, I think we wait 15 minutes. Let's assume it's 14 minutes past or 10 past. So you come to the masjid 4 o'clock. People come like you, 4 o'clock. So you 10 minutes before the time. You can't say, I want to make salah now. Maybe 6 rakats. Not long. Only Allah, Nabi Sallallahu only made 2 rakats after the adhan and Fajr. Of course, before the adhan is time for tahajjud. Connect tahajjud salah. But when the adhan goes, only salah is only 2 rakats. Even if you're Hanafi. And everyone say, well, for them also there's only 2 rakats sunnah before Fajr, not 4. 2 rakats before Fajr salah.
Check.
Now,
Sheikh saying it's not allowed to make 4 rakats.
you see, if you say you can make 4 rakats, what are you saying? What are you saying? If I say to you there's only 2 rakats before Fajr, if you say this, can you make 4 rakats? And you make 4 rakats, then what are you doing? You're making salah. Extra salah. Huh? What? Yes. How many is it?
2, but we see so many people making 4.
Well, 2. Well, you make two when you come into the masjid, tahiyatul masjid.
I'm talking about the after the
You see, people say, and it is a hadith of this. People say, but I'm making salah, I don't want to be punished, I'm making extra salah. People say, what's wrong with making dhikr every night? It's a good thing, you know. Is Allah going to punish me if I make dhikr if I make salah? Yes, Allah's going to punish you if you are against the sunnah of Muhammad. Not because you're making extra salah. That's not punishment for that. But you're going to get punishment if you create your own deen. You say, well, Prophet may do, but I have time, I can do 4, I can do 6, I can do 8, because Allah's not going to punish me. But you're going to get the sunnah of Muhammad. Because the salah before the fard, who is that? Who established that? Sunnah comes from who? Muhammad. So you are saying to the Nabi Sallallahu you should have made 4, man. I'm going to make 4 now in 2015 because I think I'm going to get, no. You're not going to get punished for making the salah, but you're going to get punished because you went against the sunnah, tariqah, Muhammad. You must understand this. One cannot say that, I'm doing this, I'm doing more, how could you say it's wrong? It's wrong because, not because the act is wrong. It's wrong because you have not followed the sunnah of Muhammad. Because time for that kind of salah is when? Before the adhan. So if you come to the masjid, it's before the adhan, you can make as many as you want. For example, if you come into the masjid, the adhan hasn't gone in. Then you can make salah. Then you can make tahajjud salah. Because the tahajjud salah you can make right up to the time that the adhan. But once the adhan goes, and you're in the masjid, you've already made tahiyatul masjid, they don't need to. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ never made more than 2. Other salah he made it all. When he came to the masjid, he made only 2. SubhanAllah. Because you see, Habib Rahman, if, for example, we say some people make 4. Now what if some people make 6? What if, for example, the ended masjid wait 15 minutes? You could easily make 6 rak'ah. Easily. Before the Muaddin makes it. But it's not allowed. Not the salah is not allowed. It's not part of the sunnah. It's not part of what Muhammad ﷺ. This is very important. It's very important that we understand this point very, very well. A sunnah act is only a sunnah act if it was done by the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Otherwise it's nothing. It's zero. Because where do we get an example from? From Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Otherwise I create my own sunnah. That's haram. Can't do that. Yes, sir.
So saying for Isha Salah and the Rambas of and the 10 minutes away before you make the Farad Salah. Can you either make one? You can't make both. You can't make Tahiyat and the Sunnah.
Of course. If you come into the masjid, after the adhan is gone, and the first salah which is on you is the sunnah of Tahiyatul Masjid. After the sunnah of Tahiyatul Masjid, then it is the sunnah of Isha. But if you see you don't have time to make Tahiyatul Masjid and sunnah of Isha, then what is preferable? To make the sunnah of Isha. You leave out Tahiyatul Masjid. But if you say, I've got enough time, I know they make adhan at a particular time, so I've got enough time, so I'll make Tahiyatul Masjid. I don't make one. I'll make my sunnah before Isha. Remember, the important objective is to get what? Takbir al-Ihram with Imam. That is first prize. You come into the masjid, always regulate your sunnah salah, so you get the Takbir al-Ihram with Imam. So even if you've already started the sunnah salah, as I said, and the Iqamah is going, what is more important? To get the Takbir al-Ihram with Imam. So that's the beauty of the salah which you've come for. Because what did you come to the masjid for? Salatul Jama'ah. Salatul Jama'ah means to get the Takbir al-Ihram with.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can we safely say that there is no Fard Salah after Fard Salah? Meaning, when you come for Jum'ah, and the Jum'ah is finished, the Imam has made the Salah, and there is still masjids in Cape Town, that people stands up, or persons that makes Iqamah for Dhuhr. So that is not following, according to my understanding, it is not following the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
To ease that view, of course, there's the other view as well. The other view is that, and I'm saying what the view is. It's a Shafi view, it's also Maliki, it's also Hanafi view. Imam Malik says that Jum'ah is only Jum'ah if it is performed, no, not Jum'ah, it is only Jum'ah if it is performed in the masjid that was first established in the city. So the only Jum'ah that is acceptable in the Maliki Madhab in Cape Town is the Jum'ah which is made in the old masjid. All the other Jum'ahs, not correct, but all the other shouldn't be, it says shouldn't another Jum'ah, only one Jum'ah is allowed. And that Jum'ah is in the old one, the first masjid, built in a city. And if you should make more than one Jum'ah in that city, then you have to, there's a crack there in your Jum'ah. It's like a crack. You can cover that crack with, what do you put in cracks? By making 4 rak'ahs. By making 4 rak'ahs. Some say it's Dhuhr, some say it's 4 rak'ahs. Imam Shafi'i says, if there's more than one Jum'ah in a city without a need for it, in other words, there are 10 masjids and half of them are half full. Like it was in the past, in the 60s and the 70s. Not the masjid wasn't as full as now. So the ulama made Dhuhr after Jum'ah. I was one of them who made Dhuhr after Jum'ah. There's Imam Shafi'i. Imam Abu Hanifa says that the only correct Jum'ah is the Jum'ah where the leader of the Muslims make his Jum'ah.
Leader of the Muslims.
Yeah, the leader of the Muslims of that place. Only the Jum'ah where you can see it all relates to the Nabi Sallallahu. Because I say only the Nabis, there were 50 masjids, you know, in the time of Nabi Sallallahu, there were about 50 masjids in Medina, only one masjid. There were 50 masjids. Prophet Sallallahu told that clan build a masjid, told that clan have a masjid, told Quba's masjid, there were so many masajids. But Jum'ah was only performed in the masjid. So Imam Abu Hanifa says, if we follow that rule, then it's only that. So you can see all the great scholars, the eponyms, the starters, the founders of the Madhab, all of them agreed on certain conditions for the correctness of the Jum'ah. So today most of those conditions cannot be fulfilled. There can be about 50 people who go to the Hawar Masjid. And it's far from people coming from. Okay. Secondly, we don't have a leader. That's why in India, when the British conquered India, there was a major discussion amongst the scholars of India as to what happens now to Jum'ah. Because the Muslim leadership was taken away. Should they still make Jum'ah or what should they do? And many of the Hanafi scholars say, yes, make Jum'ah, but make Dhuhr. The Shia, on the other hand, they also have a Jum'ah question. The Shia say that Jum'ah is only valid if it is made in the presence of the Imam. Now the Imam has gone somewhere, we don't know where he went. He disappeared, he's recovered. So when Khomeini came, just after 50, 60 years, the Iranians again started making Jum'ah because they said that we can't wait for the Imam, we have to make Jum'ah. But for long, many years, the Shia never made Jum'ah. Because they said that the Imam is not present in the Jum'ah. So you can see that is a question of return. Something one needs to discuss on return, but because of the applicable lines, it gives you some insight. But that is why people make Dhuhr after Jum'ah. It's called, Shafi is called Ihtiyat. Shafi says that just in case the Jum'ah was not the Jum'ah which was in terms of the shurut, conditions for Jum'ah.
But it brings to mind, brings to mind that your nia mustn't be floating.
Pardon?
Your nia mustn't be cracks, your nia must be...
But it's not about your nia, it's about the conditions that your ulama say. For example, wudu. You can't, if you pass wind, you can't say, well, my nia is, I've taken wudu and I'm not going to regard what that Imam says about, taking wudu. My wife touched me, while I'm going to the masjid, just disregard it, even if I'm a shuk. You can't say that. There are shurut, arkan and shurut for every act that we do. We need to study it, and we need them to decide what to do. But every person can't decide, well, it's all about me. It's not about you. It's about, did you fulfill the conditions for you? A lot of people can say, I've got a very good, a lot of disasters have happened because people had a good intention. Like for example, a man comes to ask for your daughter's marriage. He looks good, he speaks good, and you said, well, mashallah, the man's got a good intention. Isn't it? And then what happens? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala judges by intention. But what do we judge? How do we judge? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, نَحْنُ قَوْمٌ يَحْكُمُ بِالظَّاهِرِ. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, we are a people who judge on the basis of what we see. Wallahu yatawalla. Allah knows the intentions of people. So we have conditions, we have rules and regulations. We have to abide by those rules and regulations. And once we abide by the rules, then we look at our intention. The intention is very important, but also we need to know the rule.
So would you say that you can make your duha salah after Jum'ah?
Yes. You can make it on your own if you want. You can make it on your own if you want. Go to the Shafi Madhab, make it on your own. Or Hanifa also says, make it on your own. In other words, there is substantiation for that act in the madhab. But it is an optional act. You can decide to do it or not to do it. If you don't do it, as you said that your niyyah was to make Jum'ah Salah, 2 rakats. Here comes the question of making your 2 rak'ahs if you missed before Fajr, make it after Fajr. For example, you come to the masjid, Imam has designated Salah, and you know that those 2 rak'ahs is very important. So you don't want to lose it, then you can make it after the Salah of Fajr. Don't make it in the masjid, because people will come and say, go out of the Salah. Because people are people. You don't understand it, you don't know. They say, he doesn't understand. Who said there's 2 rakats after Fajr? I mean, I've never come across a person who makes it. But you don't know that the man misses 2 rakats. So don't make it in the masjid. Go and make it. Khayru min ad-dunya, you get the reward greater than the world and whatever it contains. The Nabi sallallahu said, when the iqamah is made for salah, فَلَا صَلَاةَ إِلَّا الْمَكْتُوبَةِ. No salah must be made except the Fard salah. That is the rule. So the rule is, when the muaddin says, قَدْ قَامَتِ الصَّلَاةِ خَلَص. Whatever you do, you stop and you join the Jama'ah. That is the rule. Remember that. Of course, and then the whole question of that you shouldn't eat 2 things when you come to the masjid. What 2 things? Garlic and onions. Okay? In fact, there's a whole chapter on this bad breath, bad smell. And the worst is, of course, the smell like smoke. It's worse than garlic, Allah says. And it's because it's a bit pervasive smell. Worse than garlic. In fact, the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gets it. Jabir ibn Abdullah says, I never knew it was such a serious matter in Islam. Jabir says, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, Man akla thawban aw basar. Nabi said, whosoever eats garlic or onion or smokes or smells, his mouth smells of anything, could be fish also. فَلْيَعْتَزِلْنَا. Don't come to the masjid. فَلْيَعْتَزِلْ مَسْجِدَنَا. Don't come to the masjid. وَلْيَقْعُدْ فِي بَيْتِهِ. Let him stay at home. Where is the next one? But that doesn't mean he must sit at home. It means he must stay at home and not come and join the Jama'ah. Make him salat, make him salat. وفي رواية النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم says من أكل من هذه الشجرة الممتنة فلا يقربن المسجد. If you have a bad smell in your mouth, particularly eating those 2 items, don't come near the masjid. فَإِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ تُؤَذِّي, because you are causing discomfort to the angels. Remember, the masjid is full of malaika, and they are making salah, just like salah. مِمَّا يَتَأَذَّى مِنْهُ الْإِنسِ. All the things which bring discomfort to the angels also bring discomfort to man, also discomforts the angels. So you come to the masjid and you cause the angels also discomfort, not well. وعن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه says that confirms that in so many hadith, and the ulama say that because this causes discomfort to the angels, one should always see to it that the worst smell is the smell of a smoker when he stands next to you. It's very disturbing. I know. No matter how much sweets he had in his car and chewed before he came to the masjid, a non-smoker can always smell that you smoke. It either comes off your clothes, or it comes out of your mouth, or out of your beard, or out of your topi, or out of your hands, because the cigarette said you can't rub sweets on your hands. So you shake the man's hand, and the man goes over and smells, and his hand smells. And this is not allowed in Islam. Nabi Sallallahu said, rather stay away from masjid. I mean, any smell causes a lot of discomfort to the angels, especially on the day of Jummah. So someone said, especially on the day of Jummah. Of course, we know. I mean, today I went to Keno. I was going to Keno centers here. I was thinking, when I go to Keno center, I always see them like properly dressed. Just automatic. You don't just go as because you don't know when you're going to meet there, who's going to see you. So you go properly dressed. Yet many people come to the masjid as if they're not even going to KC. They come to for Jummah, talking about Jummah. When Salaah, they come to the masjid as if, it's a place not worthy the status of Keno center. The masjid has become less in status than Keno center. Because you go to the Keno center, you see, mashallah, women are dressed so beautifully, the men are all dressed well, mashallah. You come to the masjid and you see a difference. So the Nabi Sallallahu was very intent, and there's a whole chapter written on Jummah. So inshallah, that is what we're going to do tonight. I think, just about have some time for questions. So any questions that you want to ask?
Can I just ask one question?
Yes.
When it comes to Jummah, it can only be done on Waqf ground, not
Jummah.
anywhere else.
Jummah.
Yeah, like Salaah, you can Salaah anyway. But I mean, when it comes to Jummah, only on Waqf ground.
There's a khilaf amongst the ulama. There's khilaf and ikhtilaf. There's difference of opinion about making Jummah outside of a masjid. There are a lot of scholars who say that it's allowed. For example, you have at universities, for example, to make Jummah Salah. But the students have no plan, they have to make Jummah Salah. Umar ibn Khattab told the Sahaba, wherever you come, you must make Jummah Salah. Because Jummah Salah is far. Where you go? If you're traveling and you're going to stay in a place for more than 4 days, and the time for Jummah comes, you can't say, well, I'm going to make Jummah because there's no waqf around. You have to make Jummah. Even if it's in the open. Because Jummah is far on people who are looking. So yes, there are those who say that you only make Jummah in a place where, in a masjid, where 5 times Salah is made. But that again is, as we spoke about the door after Jummah, those are again shurut or conditions which have been placed here by the different scholars. And because those shurut have been placed by the different... Prophet didn't say, only make Jummah in Ramadan. The Prophet didn't say that. That was the scholars who came afterwards who looked at the fact that Nabi Sallallahu only made Jummah in a masjid that was waqf. Therefore, they assumed that it must be like that. But circumstances change, the world has changed. If we only make Jummah in a masjid, then what about all the people making Jummah in rooms, in townships where, they have a room inside a house where they make Jummah? In fact, in Cape Town we have Jummah in a house. every Friday Juma is anything. It is not all. The ulama don't say anything about it. So it shows that there is dispensation for them. It is allowed.
It just brings to mind, I just want to clarify. Abdullah ibn Umar,
Abdullah ibn Umar.
when he was in Makkah,
Yes.
and he didn't object to the water carriers at that time to have their own Juma outside of Makkah in the open air. I think if Sheikh recalls some years ago in the 80s, he's talking about the students. They wanted the mass Juma, and from our ulama actually went against this.
Objected, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. So the legend, I think it's fake Islam.
Fake Islam.
Yeah, I know the ulama objected to it. But there were a lot of politics involved in that as well. It wasn't just a straightforward fiqh. There was politics involved. But that incident of Abdullah ibn Umar, I don't remember that incident. I'm going to read up on that incident. Inshallah. But maybe there is a dalil, it's an indicator that